What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back. And I do appreciate the support. Guys, it's been less than 24 hours ago, we released a video about the press conference of what happened to the young man that goes by the name of Giovanni Pelletier, 18-year-old boy from North Carolina. I think it was Charlotte. Shout out. And he was found in a retaining pond out there in Florida after being missing a week. And this guy was on vacation, like I said. And it's unfortunate because they had a press conference out there in Manatee County yesterday, the sheriff's department, and it showed video of him running and how he wound up being inside of this retaining pond where he was found a week later. And as unfortunate as this is, you know, let me just say that. In fact, I didn't give you commentary yesterday. I just showed you the video. Today, I want to show you a small news excerpt that explains it in case some of you guys didn't see that video. And then I'll just come back with my commentary and we'll just take it from there.
First at 5, when Giovanni Pelletier went missing earlier this month, an investigation stretched 3 counties. The focal point became Manatee County, where the North Carolina teen was found dead in a pond last week. Today, Sheriff Rick Wells gave an update on what investigators know about the moments leading up to Giovanni's death. As Fox 13's Kimberly Quizon reports, cameras captured those final moments.
Investigators with the Manatee County Sheriff's Office have gone through hours of FDOT and surveillance camera footage, and Sheriff Rick Wells says what they found shows Giovanni Pelletier was alive when he got out of a car on I-75, and cell phone data confirms it.
We started to do our best to locate any movement whatsoever that would give us an indication that Giovanni was alive at that time. And we found Giovanni at about 2:18 a.m.
It's grainy footage from I-75 near State Road 70.
You can see him coming across. Here's the truck trying to avoid hitting him.
Sheriff Rick Wells says it matches the time and description of Giovanni's last known location. And this clip from the Lowe's shows Giovanni's last movements.
That's a steep embankment. He's coming down there, almost an uncontrollable sprint.
The camera doesn't show the retention pond, but that's where the path leads. It's where a family member discovered the body of the 18-year-old a week and a half ago.
There's no one in this area with Giovanni. There's no one that's chasing him. He's by himself. Now, what we don't know is what happened when he hit that pond. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. The death is undetermined.
Earlier this month, Giovanni was picked up by a cousin and 2 others to visit family in Brevard County. Sheriff Wells says along the way, Giovanni smoked weed and began acting out.
Giovanni was tripping, telling them, "I am a demon and I will wreck this car," and says he will kill them all as he tries to open up the door while the car is still moving.
Wells says they eventually pulled over and Giovanni took off. Sheriff Wells says no evidence of foul play was found, and those in the car have cooperated, not just once, but multiple times.
Really, the focus right now is to see what comes back from toxicology. Is there going to be something that alerts us to another drug that we don't know about?
Toxicology reports can take months, and the Sheriff's Office has asked to expedite their request. Now, Giovanni's mother and stepfather were here today, and they did meet and talk with investigators, and they also asked for their privacy. In Manatee County, Kimberly Quizon, Fox 13.
All right, guys, you've seen it. Unfortunate accident that befell this young man because he made a decision that subsequently cost him his life. Now, I'm going to say something. I'm going to talk about 3 things. The first thing is this. You know, they showed him running into the running across traffic and then running into that retention pond. If you went back and looked at that video surveillance from that Lowe's camera that caught him running down that embankment, he was flying. So evidently he had some type of paranoia he suffered when he did smoke the weed in the car. Now, my heart goes out to his family. It does. And this is why. Kids do stupid stuff that adults are, already know not to do. And a lot of times, kids don't think before acting. This guy's 18 years old, got in the car you know, with his cousin and 2 other people, and decided to smoke weed. And these people, it seemed like they said in the first video that they ever showed, they cooperated with the story, and then the story lined up with what they said. And you know, in my videos, man, I be going off on people. But I mean, I don't believe there's no foul play in this. You know, I don't. And, you know, I personally am going to apologize to these people. I don't know them personally, but you know me, I go off on people in my videos. But I mean, I got to be real too. And, you know, before any of y'all get mad and say, well, Steve, all that's messed up, don't listen. This is just me. You know, it's my opinion. I don't think they did anything wrong besides giving him the weed, but we're going to stop on that too. Of course, he took the weed. Now watch this. If you go back and listen, they said, text message before she got there, she couldn't get a ride, couldn't get her grandmom's car. Because his cousin's a girl, y'all. So she couldn't get a car. So what did she do? She got a friend who had a car. And he came with a friend, which was a friend of him and hers. So the girl cousin is the only family relative in the car. She's a passenger driving 3 hours to come get this guy, Giovanni, right? Now, watch this. She says to him, hey, you smoke weed? You want to smoke weed? He said, yeah, I ain't smoked weed in a while because of some stuff that happened in North Carolina. He got in trouble in North Carolina behind weed. Said it in a text message. Yeah, but I could use a smoke. So boom. That's what they do. People smoke. They use that as a bonding experience a lot of times. He could have very easily said no. I don't want to smoke that. Nah, I'm good. He didn't even have to explain it. But he said, hey, I could use a smoke. So they came with weed or whatever it was they came with that they were used to. Now, this brings me to my second point, and listen closely, guys. He had a bad trip. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, that's bull because weed don't make you do like that. And I agree. Weed make you chill or lazy, if anything. You know what I'm saying? Make you want to just chill your vibe out. But if you're taking something or some type of prescription medication like antidepressants, that can't be ruled out. We don't know what kind of medication he was on or if he has any type of situation where he was taking something and the weed they had, whether it was regular weed, hell, it might have been synthetic too, that made a reaction in him from something he ingested earlier that day or whatever. And things like that can happen. You see what I'm saying? And I think that's honestly what happened. He had a bad trip. Said he was acting a fool. I'm a demon. They said he's known to carry knives on him. So he carried knives with him. He pulled a knife. They said he found 2 knives on him. One in his backpack and I guess one near him. So when you think everything's lining up with what they said. Now, look at the scenario. And people are like, oh, well, why did they leave him on the side of the road? I was like that. Why the fuck you want to leave your cousin on the side of the road? Only one of them people was his relative. And she was going to get him because these people that was driving don't know him. She don't really know him like that. He get in the car, start blacking out. The family member, yeah, she's responsible for him, but she can't go nowhere unless these people brought her and they're not relatives of him. So look at this scenario in your mind, guys. Somebody come to you, hey man, I need you to drive me 3 hours, come get my cousin, man, I ain't seen him. I'm gonna go get my cousin. You're like, all right, cool. You drive, you take your boy with you. You don't know this guy. She hardly know this guy. He get in the car, just know he's family. You welcoming, he's welcoming. That man is a guest in this other man's car. And he started acting a fool. And you're like, yo, what's up with your cousin? Get your cousin. She like, I don't know. Said he jumped out the car and peed the first time. Then he got him back in the car. He started acting a fool again. He got out the car the second time. What would you do if it's your car? Hey, man, you're not going to kill me in my own shit. And then you got your boy back there like, yo, man, what's up with your boy? And I'm tired of this. Get the fuck out my shit. They ain't family. They don't know him nothing. He acting a fool in the car. What would a lot of people do? You're not going to put your life at risk because somebody having a bad trip and you don't know them really like that. And She don't know him, so you could only imagine that these people trying to calm him down in the car. Now, am I saying he's a bad person? No, but he made a bad decision. They said when he ran in that retention pond, them people was 2 miles up the road. Then he almost got hit by 2 tractor trailers. You never know how drugs will affect you. That's why I don't mess with that shit like that. You never know how that affect you. That brings me to my third and final point before I get out of here with you guys. This can be a teaching lesson to young teenagers that think they're bulletproof. I want you to think about that. We all was like that. Thought we knew everything. Our parents was corny. They didn't know that. Listen, these people been around for a reason. And the life cycle of adolescent teenagers and kids is always the same. You got to fight peer pressure. You got to fight temptation. You want your independence, but you're under restraint because you're with your parents. We all went through that. It's the same thing. It might be a different picture, but it's always the same thing. We all went through that. And this guy died. You heard what the father said. Hey, I trust you. You this, you that. Yeah, your kids are one way around you, but when they're around their peers and they want to appear cool and hip, stuff like this happen. And that's why I say my heart goes out to the family, because it's a big disappointment. They said the mother of Giovanni was in that press conference yesterday and she remained silent. They don't want to talk to the media. They just want their peace. They got a lot to unravel, and it's a lot of disappointment. His father was trusting in him. I mean, not his father, his, family was trusting in him. That he would make the right decisions after being in trouble in North Carolina, and it came out the latter. And it's unfortunate. Like I said, I apologize to people that I tore up in the past videos where I thought it was foul play, but stuff like this do happen, and we got to deal with it. And it's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying, that he learned the lesson he can't come back from and move forward with. It cost him his life. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Man, these people really are hurting right now because they like, damn, he knew better. And damn, you know what I'm saying? It's just beyond disappointment and grief on both sides of the family. See you in the next video. Take care.